and come back at the end and do a sweep of the agenda work session items. I do want to, unless there are objections, I do want to move one item forward from what is on the agenda work session. It's an emergency purchase. The actual item, the wording is approval to waive the bids per Title 5, Chapter 4, Section 5404 of the City Code for the emergency purchase of HVAC units for fire and police station number 1. We will add that as item F under new business, again, unless there are objections. All right, we will call this regular council meeting to order. A little late, but undeterred. We are moving forward. Would like to have, if I could, if everyone would please stand for our invocation of pledge to the flag. This time. Thanks, Steve.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day and for all that you've done for us. We thank you for your many blessings. We are so grateful for the opportunity to gather here tonight, to exercise our freedoms, to complete business of this city. Lord, we just ask that you have your hand upon us. Every decision that is made is made with the right spirit, the right frame of mind. Lord, we again are so grateful for the freedoms that we have, that even when things aren't going the way maybe we personally believe they ought to, we know who's in control, and we know we're in your hands, and we just thank you for that assurance. Lord, again, bless everything that is said and done here tonight, that it may be for your honor and glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And if we can have a roll call, please. Here.
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 Gentlemen, I trust we have had opportunity to review the items on the consent agenda. That would be the minutes for the June 10th call meeting, the agenda work session minutes from June 16th, as well as the regular council meeting minutes from June 16th.
Motion to approve. Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve. Roll call, please.
Vice Mayor Griffin.
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle.
Yes.
Councilmember Manning.
Yes.
Councilmember Sewell.
Yes.
Mayor Lambert.
Yes. At this time, we will entertain communication from citizens. If you are a citizen of the city of East Ridge or a business owner here in the city and would like to bring a comment, question, or concern before this council, this would be your opportunity. If you will please come to the podium here, state your name and address for the record. You will have 5 minutes. Did we have anyone sign in? Okay, I did not. And I see no one. So we will move on to communication from council members. Mr. Sewell. Mr. Cagle.
Yes, sir, I'd like to bring attention to everybody that progress is being made on the new fire hall down there. The 2 houses are gone, trees have been trimmed, so it's looking good down there.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to getting that project further down the road. We're off to a good start. I look forward to it. I'm sure the chief will be looking forward to that as well. All right. Mr. Manning.
Well, I'd like to bring it up, if we can, add it to our meeting tonight about the Christmas bonus and raises, please.
That will be part of the budget discussion.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Mr. Gray?
Yeah, just one quick thing, longtime business owner in East Ridge, the Lee family, Martha Lee, they own the East Ridge Barber Shop. They've been a staple out down there for 20 or 30 years now, maybe longer. The next 48 hours, without getting into a whole lot of detail, the next 48 hours are really critical for Martha. She's in the hospital, so, again, just keep the Lee family in your prayers.
Absolutely, we will do that. Just wanted to do a couple of things during my time. One is to remind everyone of the Camp Jordan Jams on Friday night, actually Friday afternoon into Friday night. A lot of great entertainment, fireworks. We hope everyone comes out to participate in that. Also, I do want to ask, I don't know if it's Stump here by chance, there he is, back in the back. And maybe other staff can chime in as well. What is the status on the recreation grant that we got for the basketball court and tennis courts and all that? Where are we in that process?
The RFPs are out now, so we're soliciting bids for design, engineering and design firms, and we've got some calls. I took a call earlier today, asking questions about what we expect. So it's moving forward. We're excited to get those facilities up and running.
Fantastic.
I'll meet with the second engineering firm tomorrow that I met with.
Excellent. Thank you. That's all I have. We'll turn it over to the city manager.
Thank you, Mayor. Just wanted to make a couple of comments. City Hall will be closed on Friday, July 3rd, in honor of Independence Day. So do come out. It's going to be an excellent event at the park. Also, I personally want to thank staff for all they do for the city and the council for adjusting your last two meetings and coming over here. That's not easy to do when you're used to being over there. And Janet especially for having to fumble between microphones and things of that nature. So I appreciate staff. So that's all.
Thank you, sir.
Can I say one more thing, sir?
Yes.
Is any way possible if we can get another kind of PA system set up over for these emergencies? What we got?
Well, I think, yeah, we probably should get multiple microphones and all the rest. Yes, I agree with that, so.
That's what I think, because one we got back here is all wore out, so we need something. We'll work for everybody. That way it don't put you in the bind, kind of pull a cord across, and makes us look all sitting up here and still saying, everybody.
I kind of like this setup, really. I mean, I feel like you're more, you know, speak, you know, it's not like you're up on the podium, you're bigger than somebody, you're right here in the
It's
bottom.
a little less formal here. All right. And with that, we will move into old business. And this item is item A, ordinance 989.
An ordinance to provide revenue for the city of East Ridge, Tennessee, for fiscal year July 1st, 2015 to June 30th, 2016, appropriating the same to the payment of expense of the municipal government, fixing the rate of taxation of all taxable property in the city, the time taxes are due, how they should be paid, when they will become delinquent, and providing for the interest and penalties on delinquent taxes and privileges. Here on second and final reading.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Question. I thought we voted back on June 10th to put the recreation back into the general fund. I noticed here it's got recreation fund of its own. And I also noticed over on page 4 of 38 that it says recreation fund and standalone fund now.
Councilman Cagle, the budget that I sent out today, we included in the boxes, but did not include the recreation fund that was in there
Now,
previously.
this was dated June 30th, 2015, this budget I'm looking at.
Okay.
It's right down on the bottom of the
Which page?
page 4 of 38.
Page 4.
The recreation revenues and standalone fund.
Oh, that must not have been removed. I'll scratch that out and remove that. I appreciate you bringing that to my attention.
But it's also in the ordinance here too, as a standalone. It's not in the general fund.
I would request that the city council recommend amending the ordinance from the floor. As at this point, the staff has recommended a recreation fund stay at this point in time, stay within the general fund.
That's what we voted on. I make a motion, we remove ordinance number 989 from the floor.
Second.
Okay, hold on just one second. We have a motion and a second already on the floor to adopt ordinance 989.
Oh, okay.
Okay, maybe I'm misunderstanding, sir. Ordinance 989,
Yes, sir.
that's not for the budget, that's to set the tax rate. Is that correct?
It's also got the recreation fund and standalone fund instead of being listed in the general fund. It dropped the general fund down from a little over 12 to 11 million
Okay,
instead of 12
okay.
million.
I got you.
The tax rate is set in the budget ordinance, and I guess what I would ask, if the copy of the budget that what we did is we included two major spending items that needed to be changed. And one of those is the $600,000 to the state of Tennessee so that we can purchase and then transfer the fire hall property to Exit One LLC, as we're obligated to do. As a lot of us have discussed, that did not make it to the city, and we've been in constant contact with the state. We're waiting on the governor's signature and the attorney general's signature. That didn't make it by the end of the fiscal year, so we've included that $600,000 in this upcoming fiscal year as proposed in the budget in front of you. So we included that as an expenditure item. Courts also had a relatively large item, $27,000 for new software that had been budgeted this fiscal year. The county won't be finished with that project for a month or so, and they will not bill us until the project is complete. So we increased that as
Now,
well.
that's in the budget.
Yes.
Can I just amend my motion? I amend my motion to approve ordinance number 989 with the amendment to put the recreation fund back into the general fund and not an itemized fund. Okay? That takes care of it, right? Thank you.
I think so. Larry is. Okay. We have a motion and a second to adopt ordinance 989 with the change of putting the recreation fund back in general fund, or at least showing it there, as was voted on previously.
So the only change to the ordinance would be adding recreation fund, the general fund numbers would increase by $1,263,023. Is that correct? Councilman Cagle, that's what you're talking about?
Yes, sir, the 1,263,000 back into 11,931.
Okay. We have a motion and a second on the floor. Any further discussion, comments? Roll call, please.
Mrs. Summerlin.
This is on adoption of the ordinance as amended. We'll
Vice
just
Mayor
have-
Gray?
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle?
Yes.
Councilmember Manning?
Yes.
Councilmember Stoll?
Yes.
Mayor Lambert?
Yes. Item B, ordinance number 991.
An ordinance of the City Council of the City of East Ridge, Tennessee, to amend the zoning regulations and the zoning map of the City of East Ridge, Tennessee, rezone the property located at 322 Scruggs Road from M3 Warehouse and Wholesale District to C2 General Commercial District, here on second and final reading.
Make motion for it.
Second.
Have a motion to approve and a second.
Yes, sir.
Any comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Abbott?
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle?
Yes.
Councilmember Manning?
Yes.
Councilmember Stoll?
Yes.
Mayor Lambert?
Yes. Okay, the next item is item C, ordinance number 992. However, if memory serves, we were going to have the public hearing
On that.
the last time. And we did not have a public hearing. Am I remembering that correctly?
That's what we tabled it. Tabled this to, so actually, this is the first reading.
Okay. Al? Phil?
An ordinance,
My question to you is, can we go ahead and approve this? Or, I mean, can we go ahead and have the public hearing?
right.
It was, maybe we meet all the advertising requirements.
The budget amendment.
This is the,
Budget amendment. So,
No, this is on the rezoning.
no, we've already done it, we did that.
Well, I thought that's the one we was gonna have a public hearing on, that we had a public hearing on.
No, we did the public hearing for the zoning. I'm sorry, I thought this was actually the budget ordinance, but this is a budget amendment for this. So we are going to, we have as item D, the proposal to adopt a continuation budget. Is that correct?
that is an item on the agenda.
Item C is ordinance 992. This is to amend the budget for the current fiscal year. Right. Where's the?
C is the current budget, meaning the current budget, and D is the continuation budget.
So A was adopted, the A was the 16.
Okay. Take a time out for a minute. Take a breath. Go back. To ordinance number 989, which is the budget ordinance.
It's your recollection that the public hearing was postponed for that?
That's my recollection.
Yeah. So we need to strike that and go back.
We may need to revote.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Go ahead, please vote.
Revote on item A.
Public hearing on that.
Because I mean, like I said, unless someone has tangible
Then that what?
evidence that we did have the public hearing, 'cause I think we postponed the public
Yeah,
hearing.
let's go back to the minutes here.
Come on, Bill.
According to the minutes, I think we had it.
It's in the minutes.
Where did you get it?
It's in the minutes.
Thank you.
we opened the public hearing and tabled it.
And this item was tabled along with public hearings for all of the 16th.
So we need to dig what we voted on.
I believe we need to, yes, we need to fix it.
Take the public hearing off.
Public hearing.
Okay, so we will entertain a motion in regard to ordinance 89.
Right now, we need to rescind the vote, prior premature vote.
Yes. We need a motion to rescind the previous vote, ordinance 989.
I'll make a motion to rescind.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second to rescind that vote.
Okay, so we do publicize the public hearing.
Public hearing before we vote on it.
Because we opened it at the last meeting, that should cover the notification period.
But we didn't let anyone speak.
Well, that's what we're gonna do, we're rescinding the action we took on the budget
Taking it
ordinance.
off the table.
And then we're gonna take the table, public hearing off the table. Now, that's clear as mud. We have a motion and a second to rescind the previous vote on ordinance 989. And this is another one of those kind of counterintuitive things. If you're voting yes, we're voting to undo it. We're undoing the vote, the previous vote, rescinding the previous vote. Okay, roll call please.
Vice Mayor Griffin.
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle.
Yes.
Councilmember Manning.
Yes.
Councilmember Stoll.
Yes.
Mayor Lambert.
Yes. Okay, we are going to, we're going to reopen the public hearing for the fiscal year 2016 budget, which, again, last meeting was open, but then halted. Do we have anyone who would like to speak in regard to the fiscal year 2016 budget? Oh, yes, we have to now take it off the table. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it. Just,
Motion to take it off the.
Second.
Second.
we have a motion and a second to take that off the table. It was not tabled to this meeting, so it automatically came up. I thought, that's what I thought, but, okay. For precautionary measures, we have a vote to remove it from the table. Which was second. Give Robert's rules a good workout tonight.
You saying vote again?
We're voting to take it off the table, to take the public hearing off the table. It was,
Make a motion second.
well, we've got the motion and the second on the floor currently. And we're going to have a vote to do that, again, as a precautionary measure. Better safe than sorry. Roll call, please. This is to voting to remove the public hearing from the table. A yes vote removes it from the table.
Vice Mayor Griffin.
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle.
Yes.
Councilmember Manning.
Yes.
Councilmember Stoll.
Yes.
Mayor Lambert.
Yes. Now, public hearing. We will reopen the public hearing. If anyone would like to speak in regard to fiscal year 2016 budget, now would be your opportunity. This had been advertised again for the June 16th meeting. It was opened and then halted again because the thought was if any substantive changes took place before second reading, that citizens would have opportunity to look and address those. So, at this time, again, if anyone has comments, questions about that, if you'll just come to the podium and state your name and address for the record. We have none. At this time, we will close the public hearing on the fiscal year 2016 budget. And proceed to a vote, or proceed to ordinance 989, item A.
An ordinance to provide revenue for the city of East Ridge, Tennessee, fiscal year July 1st, 2015, to June 30th, 2016, appropriating the same to the payment of expenses of the municipal government, fixing the rate of taxation of all taxable property in the city, time taxes are due, how they should be paid, when they will become delinquent, providing for the interest and penalties on delinquent taxes and privileges, here on second and final reading.
All right, so we're back here again.
Do I still need to?
You still need to, exactly, we still need to address that. Anything else that we might want to address, we need to address now for the 2016 budget.
Like Denny said, pay raises, Christmas bonuses have to be in it.
Well, and that's what we have to decide, that's part of it, what we're
I got
gonna
a
do.
proposal on that, if anybody want to listen.
Absolutely.
I'd like to make a motion, I've looked at 1%, 2%, and 3% pay raises, and I know our finance situation, and I'd like to put out that we give the employees $250 full-time, $125 part-time reserves, and maybe put a 25 cents on the hour pay raise across the board to everybody, instead of the 1% or 2% or 3%, which would give them about $500 some odd dollars a year pay raise, if I'm not correct, if I'm not wrong, so, plus the bonus.
So the bonus would be the amount of $250
For the
for full-time, $125 for part-time,
and reserves.
and reserve. And then the pay raise, the actual
Yes, sir,
salary.
25 cents on the hour, would be about $520 a year. You know, I'd make them about $750 for the full time.
What is the total budget impact of that? Not that I expect anyone to be able to just shoot that number out, but.
$125 is what's in the budget to show, but our insurance only bid on 121, so I don't know.
How many part-time?
Well, we show 15 reserves in the fire department, 15 reserves in the police department, but I understand we don't have that many reserves in each department. And I think there's 19 or 20 part-time.
This is what we're budgeting, not how many.
Yeah, right.
So we'll have that.
Yeah.
So we're looking at, and that's just for the salary increase?
That's for the full time.
That just full-time?
$31,250 for the 125 full-time.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Part-time?
Part-time, yes,
$31,250 for full-time. And what's the number to plug in at part-time?
$150.
No, it was 125.
125, because we had 250 down, and I just cut it down. Yes,
And
sir.
so how many we calculated?
Well, I counted, let's see, 15's 30, 20 makes 50.
Okay.
Am I right, Thad? That's about basically what you got in the budget.
$62.50. Total of that is $37,500.
For the pay raise and the Christmas bonus.
Those numbers, the 250 and 125.
And that's just for that's just the Christmas bonus.
Right. 31,250.
How much give them for?
Pay raise.
Calculate that.
65,000 full-time equivalents. Raise.
How much?
65,000.
65,000 for the raise, full-time.
96, probably $96,000 total, right?
Somewhere around this.
Well, that's a factor in the part-time.
That number is a little
$10,000 for the raise.
You know, we brag on our employees just about every council meeting, so.
We need to do something for them.
How many part-time? 5, 10,000, so you're looking at 70, or 75,000. And the 37,000.
Looking at about 112,000 total. Okay, so,
Finance manager,
Mr. Cagle,
handle that? Did the city handle that?
The city can certainly absorb that. I think we're gonna come in, the fund balance isn't gonna come in nearly as low as we budgeted this year, there's no doubt about that. So, yes, short answer is yes.
okay, do we have, I know you proposed this, will you make that a
I'd like to make
motion?
it into a motion.
I'll second it.
We have a motion and a second. Did you get all? Okay. Have any other comments or questions on this?
That is school moms too, right?
Yes.
That's everyone.
Okay.
When's the last time that employees got raised?
Last year.
Last year? What about the time before that? Hmm?
I don't know.
What about the time before that?
They didn't get one at time.
Out of the past 5 years, I mean, times of, employees got raised? Out of the past 5 years? Three. Three.
3 out of the last 5.
Can I
They
call
get
for a vote,
Christmas
please?
bonuses every time, every year.
Do we have any other comments or questions before we go to a vote on this? Roll call, please.
Vice Mayor Griffin.
Aye.
Councilmember Cagle.
Yes.
Councilmember Manning.
Yeah.
Councilmember Sewell.
Yes.
Mayor Lambert.
No.
No.
All right, it passes.
So let me
That
confirm.
was on the raises and Christmas bonus.
Procedurally, the ordinance itself will not change. The body of the ordinance, what will change is the attachment to the budget proposal attachment.
Yes, well, the ordinance, the amount will change to the general fund because the recreation fund.
Right.
Yeah, so the bottom line numbers will be inserted into the budget ordinance before it's actually. I'll bring it for your review, so it's okay.
I'd like to make a statement here. I have nothing against the city employees, but if we've given employees, you show me an industry, a private business that has given their city employees a raise 3 times out of the past 5 years. Can anyone in here name one? So, a lot of the employees give their raises,
Yeah. You talking about a raise each year?
well,
Did you ever
I
get a
don't,
raise?
I don't know of private businesses that give raises every 18 months. And that's the city's it's spending, we're gonna have to watch our nickels and dimes here in the next 18 months to 2 years. We've got to build up our reserve fund some more, and without raising taxes. We all have to shoulder the burden, is what I'm trying to get at. So that was my reason for voting no.
All right.
Like I say, one thing, Mayor, if it's okay. If we're kind of watch our, and nothing beats you, Mr. Gagg, and nobody else. If, we're kind of watching, why do all these women from Alabama do work, if we got people in our office here, could you?
Well, because I don't think that the people in our offices have that expertise. There
Well, we got somebody that does.
that those women have and the contacts that those women have.
We got a man sitting at on the end that you can do it.
He can't handle any more than what he already has.
I didn't say put it more on him, I said he could have done it.
No, he couldn't, not with
Until we
how much
change
he
the-
already has.
What I'm saying, had him in hard for that. But the point is, if we're cutting, not nothing against you.
Sure.
Understand this? Nothing to do you. But we're talking about saving money, but we bring people all the way from Alabama, hire them up here over our people, it works like a dog out here for our city. But
We didn't
they're
hire
doing
them
it.
over anybody. We didn't hire them over anyone.
That was the case.
Well, difference of opinion. So, I would like to have less commentary, please, from out there. You don't normally hear it or say anything about it, but I'm hearing a little bit. And anyway, all right, so the salary increase and bonus issue, Christmas bonus issue is resolved. Do we have any other changes we would like to make to the budget? Besides the one that Mr. Cagle had mentioned earlier, and that would be showing the recreation fund back in the general fund rather than making a standalone. All right, if there are no other changes, this would be an appropriate time for a motion.
I'd like to note too that this is without property tax increase.
Absolutely.
I've been hearing a lot of rumors, fix it, get property tax increase.
All right. So, do we have a motion to approve the budget?
I make a motion to approve the budget.
So you need to make that motion, but you made one earlier.
That could probably be included in a motion to approve the budget. Just mention again, when, whoever wants to make the motion to approve the budget, if you'll mention again, having the rec fund
Right, okay.
shown in the general fund rather than a standalone item.
Christmas bonus and paper.
Okay, then I make the motion that rec fund to be showed, put back in, along with the raises, as the mayor said.
Okay, and that is a motion to approve the budget.
Second.
A motion and a second to approve the budget as amended in the ways we talked about, with the salary increases, Christmas bonuses, and having the rec fund shown in the general fund rather than as a standalone item. Roll call, please.
Vice Mayor Griffin.
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle.
Yes.
Councilmember Manning.
Yes.
Councilmember Stoll.
Yes.
Mayor Lambert.
Yes. All right, now that we've gone back and corrected that, I'm scared to death of that, folks. A month from now, remembering, oh, we never had a public hearing on budget.
Amen.
All right, item C, ordinance number 992.
An ordinance of the City Council of the City of East Ridge, Tennessee, and ordinance number 971, entitled, ordinance to provide revenue for the City of East Ridge, Tennessee, fiscal year July 1st, 2014 to June 30, 2015, appropriating the same to the payment of expenses of the municipal government by changing the revenue of the general fund and designating fund balance of the general fund, and changing the expenditures of the general fund, State Street Aid Fund, Federal Forfeiture Fund, 212 Debt Service Fund, and Capital Improvement Fund. go on second and final reading.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Question,
Yes, sir.
the $603,000 he's got in general government, wasn't that moved to next year's budget?
It was,
So that should need to be took out of the amendment here.
it doesn't, it won't be used, so it could be struck, or it wouldn't matter to leave it either way.
Okay, we do have a motion and a second to approve. Any other comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Gray.
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle.
Yes.
Councilmember Manning.
Yes.
Councilmember Stoll.
Yes.
Mayor Lambert.
Yes. Item D, ordinance number 993 is actually only if necessary, so we're gonna, it's not necessary, we just approve the budget, so we'll move on, scratch that. Item E, discussion / take action on request for proposals for payroll time and attendance solution.
I would like to make a motion to take this off the thing due to the fact that John Davison said he could keep up with just about all that information to keep us in compliance with, about the health insurance and stuff, and that was actually the main reason for this, I believe.
That, that would be fine with me if, I would like to see, I don't want this to go too far away. I would like to see what exactly he can do. Yeah, you're right, he did address,
Right.
said he could do something about it. I would like to see that
But I was
definitely it
not
will
pass it tonight.
it will meet our needs.
And this is specifically for tracking the time, not necessarily the insurance part of it. He would track it, that would speak more to it if you felt any more information.
Yeah. I would be fine to not take action on this right now, but again, I wanna know exactly what John can do for us, and if he can't do what we really, really need to have done, then I would like to revisit this.
So we'll table this to a later date.
We can, we'll entertain a motion.
I'd like to table it to a later date.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to table. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Gray.
Yes.
Councilmember Cagle.
Yes.
Councilmember Manning.
Yes.
Councilmember Stoll.
Yes.
Mayor Lambert.
Yes. That item is tabled. Going to new business, resolution 2491.
A resolution excluding certain properties from the Boulder Region Retail Tourism Development District in accordance with Public Chapter 405 of the 2015 Act of the Tennessee General Assembly.
Motion to approve.
Second.
I understand there's a new list.
The new lists are coming around now, so.
Okay.
We do have a motion. Did we get a second? I think we did, yes.
The only thing that changed in the list,
Absolutely.
Mayor, members of the council, the only thing that changed in the list, I went back and forth today with the Department of Revenue, who's been working around the clock to help verify this, so that we know to the letter, down to the dollar amount, what this will look like based on the 2014 numbers. We added red box locations, which were associated with a couple of the businesses, 4 red boxes that were associated with 4 addresses and parcels in the original list, as well as another entity that is now out of business associated with another parcel. So again, it's just a matter of wanting to make sure it's correct and right, so that the Department of Revenue doesn't come back and tell us that we submitted something incorrect. The reason we're adopting the reason that the staff recommends adopting 2 lists, in the event that we get disagreement, we have 60 days to submit these lists. Mark Mamatoff plans to work with the city and the Department of Revenue to clear up a couple of disagreements over how the law is to be implemented, addresses versus parcels. So we'd like to have both on hand so that we have a little bit of leverage in working with the Department of Revenue, so we can work this out in the city's best advantage.
Make a motion to approve.
We already have a motion and a second.
These addresses that are listed all the same, like Fantastic Sam's, Food Line 634 and Food Line 634 again there. Are there two Food Line 634s?
Well, one is for food, and one is for, they're listed twice in their reporting. One is for the state sales tax that they pay, and the other is the amount, that lower amount they pay on food.
Just reflective of the different sales tax
I
rates.
didn't need to include it in there, but it's included twice, because it's in their report twice. It's reported as an entity in their report twice, and again, I don't want to give them any reason to come back and say we didn't do it properly.
And we don't have to list the, what they call it, partials? Partial numbers. I read something on the email that I received where they were,
One list includes parcel numbers only, and one list includes addresses. If you took one off the top and one off the bottom of the stack that just went around,
my list just shows that.
We didn't know we had to.
yeah,
Mine just shows it.
They said another one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
so, yeah, one exhibit A, we did one defining properties by parcels and one defining properties by street address, which, what we were led to believe initially, we were led to believe the street address is how we were going to evaluate